It'll get better. I know it will. This will.
Do you hear this shit? I mean, I'll get my food.
I'll come back tomorrow, man.
It'll get better.
One of these days.
We're gonna get our English muffins. It's gonna get better. Why you? Out of all the shit we had to review today,
I know.
I don't know what the fuck I don't know where I am anymore. Didn't want to do it. I really did want to stick to movies this evening, man. I want to have an off night of the bullshit. It's been so much bullshit out there. Need a break.
Need a break, huh?
Just one night, man. Just one night that I can take off from the bullshit, man. But Corey, bullshit never stops. There's no vacation from bullshit.
It's like that train in Snowpiercer, just constantly moving around the world.
Going. Bullshit is perpetual. Just keep going and keep going. And bullshit train never stops, man. Again, next time somebody asks you, why is everyone getting all on this Black Lives Matter thing, man? Why is Black Lives Matter? Why does that have to matter more than anybody else? Like, how come all lives don't matter out there? Because we see things out there that actually don't have lives. Inanimate objects, abstracts, songs, pieces of cloth. I saw something earlier today. Some chick came out and said, don't burn the flag. Burn black people.
Oh, no.
Apparently that song, that cloth, and now Egg McMuffins mean more than black people, man. Oh, got Officer McMuffin over here, man. She was in the Mickey D's drive-thru. And the pressure of not getting that Egg McMuffin was just too much. I've never had to experience this or anything like it in my life. She just started crying because she couldn't trust the McMuffin because they were taking too long with it. And she just wished it would stop. All this prejudice against the cops.
Waited in line to get my food. I had already done my mobile order, and I'm waiting. They asked me to pull up because my food's not ready, and I'm still waiting.
She talking about this like she's talking to her therapist. Like she went through this is some real traumatic shit. And I waited, and I waited, and I haven't eaten all day. And people dying. And you sit up and crying about your English muffin because you haven't eaten all day. Why? Because you're doing your fucking job. That's why.
And she hands it to me. And that's all she hands me is the coffee. So I told her, I said, don't bother with the food because right now I'm too nervous to take it.
She talking about this like it's a sexual assault or something.
Yeah, I know.
You hear this? Do you hear the seriousness behind this?
I do.
People.
I do.
People, let me tell you something. The way she's talking right now, she might as well pulled up and ordered first world problems with a side of white privilege in a large cup of ignorance. Do you hear this shit? I mean this. I went to Sonic the other day, Martin.
I know.
And they ain't even give me my fucking order.
Right.
I ain't traumatized about that. I waited 20 minutes for 2 chicken sliders. You don't see my ass making a video. Oh my God. Martin Thomas said he got his sliders. How come I can't get mine? Oh, I've been waiting on this all day. I haven't eaten since the show. Fuck off. I mean, fuck off. Not even from a white privilege thing, not even from a cop thing, from a first world problem position, man. My God. There are people around the world. You know what? You mad because you haven't eaten and you didn't get your food that day? There's some children who have not eaten for fucking days, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? How insensitive and again, not even white privilege, just how fucking privileged are you?
Well, Americans are very privileged and don't realize it or don't acknowledge it.
I mean, let's continue because here come the real waterworks.
It doesn't matter what I've done for anyone.
Can you imagine her in a hostage situation? Please don't come and speak on my behalf. Let them just take me, man. I'll take my chances with them.
With the kidnappers.
Yeah, I'll take my chance with the kidnapper. I'll take my chance with the terrorists. Just go away. Because you start talking about yourself. Can you imagine trying to negotiate? I really don't feel like being here right now. I haven't slept. I haven't eaten anything. I didn't get my order. I didn't get my English muffin today.
Wants me to just tell you to just go ahead and kill everybody.
I mean, what about me? What about my needs? You would come out like, you know what? The terrorists just shot themselves. I got tired of hearing that your little stupid ass. We're good. We're good.
Right now, I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's. Just give us a break. I don't know how much more.
You deserve a break today at McDonald's.
Yeah, but McDonald's wasn't giving it to her. They lied.
Should have went to Burger King and had it your way. God damn, boy. I mean, she is traumatized over this because she couldn't see it being made.
I've been in this for 15 years and I've never.
You usually don't look like it. You can't handle a McMuffin. What they got you doing? What are you? Are you a crossing guard? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, how did you know?
Shit. God damn. Paul Blart is better than your head straight now. What the fuck is going on?
If you see an officer, just tell them thank you. Because I don't hear thank you enough anymore.
Thank you for
All
not
I want
shooting me.
is just my next.
Wow. Glad you didn't murder me. Good job. You deserve an Egg McMuffin. Hope you get it.
It'll get better. I know it will. This whole.
Do you hear this shit? I mean, I'll get my food.
I'll come back
at some
tomorrow,
minute.
man.
It'll get better.
One of these days.
We're gonna get our English muffins. It's gonna get better. Why you? Out of all the shit we had to review today,
I know.
I don't know what the. I don't know where I am anymore. I really don't.
I feel like there's an explanation for this. You want to hear?
Yeah,
I
wanna hear
know
this.
if you were done playing it.
I just want some McDonald's. I love y'all.
Okay.
Okay, people who look into the camera and say y'all, they've already fucked up right from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I feel like, now I could be wrong, but I feel like what I'm looking at right there is not about McDonald's. It's about her having a nervous breakdown. And she made the mistake of going, I've never done one of these live videos, y'all.
Yeah.
And it got away from her.
Yeah.
And the idea of being, I'm gonna make an impassioned plea for everyone to just chill out and love each other and give us officers a break, and it totally got away, and she got focused way too far. The McDonald's was her focal point for this nervous breakdown that's been building up in her, aided by not getting enough sleep.
No, when she said she hadn't been sleeping or anything, I knew it was more than the English muffin. First of all, but no, this, man. I'm not going easy on this because that's what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to come out and talking about, because this what they'll say. They'll look at her and they'll say, you see, it's not just her. Do you see what cops are going through?
Oh no, that.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel bad for her. That's fine, but you need some context for what's happening right now. First of all, this whole thing about they brought your coffee out first. You couldn't see what they were doing with the English muffin. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. What the do you think they were doing with it? Like putting a bomb in it? Mm-hmm. It don't take long to spit on something, or wipe a booger on it, or put the bread between your ass cheeks. If they want to do that, they bring it right out.
It's true.
They bring it right out.
They do it fast so you don't suspect anything. It doesn't take that long to mess with your food.
Yeah.
Like she's imagining they went, oh, who's this for? Oh, a cop? Huh. Yeah. Well, in that case.
Yeah, like they in there like planting a bomb and rigging that shit. You know what I mean? Like It don't take long to do something nasty to your food if they want to. If they were doing that, they would have brought that shit out first. Mm-hmm. Now I understand you might be having a nervous breakdown, but fuck that. Sorry if you're having a bad day. Sorry if you're nervous. But but let's get to the real shit in a hurry. Because do you know how much stress people of color have every time your lights are cut on behind them? Uh-huh. Do you know how stressed people are of color every time you pull them over? Yep. Or even they just see your uniform and they see you have a gun? Mm-hmm. While you sitting up here worrying about a English muffin, people are worried about their lives. And while I can go easy on her and say, because look, I ain't gonna blame all cops, but this is misplaced right here, man. This is, you don't put yourself on camera crying. I don't care what kind of nervous breakdown you have. You don't do this having this nervous breakdown while you're in the line at McDonald's while people have been dying. People are so nervous of cops right now. Cops are killing people, murdering people, and you putting this out. And who I'm really mad at are the people who saw this and put it up. This poor woman.
I know.
This poor woman, she is so stressed out and she's being mistreated. Where the fuck were you when Breonna Taylor died? Mm-hmm. Where was that tweet when the cops broke in? You always defending cops. Where was your tweet? Where was your comment? Where was your message? Where were your feelings when somebody who was at home doing nothing lost their lives and those cops ain't paid for it yet?
Yeah.
That I ain't letting this shit go at all. I don't feel sorry for this. No. I do not.
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm sitting here feeling sorry for her. I'm just looking at it going, all right, I see what's happening here. But there was no reason to put that out there.
You are a cop. The cops have they have a lot to deal with. I get it. The good cops out there, they go through a lot of shit.
They do. And it's not easy for them to report the other cops, the bad cops all the time.
And it's not. But still, I got to squash this shit right now where everybody's like, oh, poor her, because no. That, yes, I hope you get the help you need. I hope you get a break. I feel bad for you if this is more than about a goddamn breakfast muffin at McDonald's.
Because everybody gets screwed over at McDonald's at some point.
Yeah, but
it's just life.
But I got to tell you, though, we can't let this eclipse what's really going on with cops. Because this is not the first time these cops, because really, it is maybe something else that's going on. But what it really is that, and I really believe this, it is probably something else that's going on. Yeah, it's the pressure that's happening. It's the pressure that cops are feeling because now people are really holding them to task. Mm-hmm. She's doing it. She's feeling pressure because people are calling the cops on their bullshit, are calling them on their organization. You know, the whole organization is messed up. And it's like I said, it's not the first time because this is a trend that's happening now with cops. Cops, they're starting to feel the pressure that they have put on other people, and now they want to play the victims.
Stop treating us like animals and thugs and start treating us with some respect.
Wow, how many times have citizens been saying this for the longest time?
But you've seen that cut where him saying that and they cut in all this police brutality that's been happening while he was making that speech.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that I haven't seen it, but those clips are going through my mind. Mm-hmm. This is a great start. This is a great start. I'm glad we're communicating, right? This is a great start. This is a great start for fixing things right here. To this officer and the people that support this officer and all the officers out there that are crying about their McMuffins. Let's just take those feelings that you have for that McMuffin and apply it to people, human beings. Let's take all this shit that y'all are feeling about being victimized and being, they call me names and I'm being treated like an animal. This has been happening for cops since they started.
Also, another side of this is with the people who support her, they've doxed that McDonald's and they've been attacking that.
Yeah. And McDonald's even said, look, we bring the coffee out because we have to prepare the Egg McMuffin, the English muffin, whatever. We do that because the coffee is easy to pour. Mm-hmm. And I have seen that before. They give you your coffee first.
Sure.
So this whole thing that she's talking about, that's what they do.
I'm nervous to eat it. I don't even want it now. What?
Yeah.
What these video confessions?
The person who put this up, it's a woman named Ann. I'm not going to talk too much about Ann, but Ann is exactly who you think she is if you go and look up the way she describes herself. That's all I'll say. But she's all about the cops and Blue Lives Matter. And it's like, again, where were you when people were getting fucking murdered? There's nothing else to say. There's no ifs, and or buts about it. Look, you can sit up here and talk about George Floyd all day and you're full of shit, but you'll find a way to find a loophole with that. People like Breonna Taylor, there's no way around that.
No way around
That's an innocent woman who was at home. Mm-hmm. And these motherfuckers never say anything about it. They'll say something about when these cops have it. And the reason why they do it is because it's funny how we just don't have empathy for people that we can't relate to. That's a problem. That's a major.
That is a problem. That's a huge problem.
That is the problem with the police. What this woman did was she saw a white person, a cop, and she related to that more than she related to a black woman that got shot in her home. Mm-hmm. And that's why she put this up and said, this poor woman right here. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is it going to take, y'all, to stop abuse? Because what's happening here, you know what? You wouldn't be having to cry about all the pressure that's coming up here. You wouldn't be having to worry about people calling you thugs and animals, something that you've called the people that you've brutalized all these years. You wouldn't have to worry about it if you did your job properly. Stop the abuse. If you stop murdering people, you know, you're talking about...
I don't know, Corey, that's too hard.
Apparently it is, because we can't get it right yet. Talking about, you know, as a customer, poor me as a customer. You know, this customer service. What about your civil service for people out there? I don't even mean helping people. How about just not killing them? God damn. I mean, reform your training. Start having some communication with the community. And you wouldn't have to worry about crying about your coffee and McMuffin in line. Tell you that right now. Because I bet you she wasn't feeling this kind of pressure until recently.
Right.
So that is why I don't really shed tears for this right here.
Because her thing is, nobody says thank you anymore. Oh. Didn't know it was so hard.
Yeah, like you said, what, thank you for not killing me? I don't think that deserves a thank you. I think that's just common sense. And I'm sure people say thank you, but just cops, you know, this is the first time that this has really come through in this kind of wave right here.
Well, she even says that she orders online because she didn't want to walk in because somebody always pays for her food. So if you're used to every time you go somewhere, somebody steps in to pay for your food, and now they not only not looking to pay for your food, they're looking at you like, yeah. Then you feel that big come down. It's like television stars, child stars,
yeah,
where they're adored
yeah.
when they're cute, and then once the show is canceled, nobody knows them.
Yeah, they're just not used. I mean, she go in there and pay for her food. Now she has, and now people are critiquing her. People are actually, you know, evaluating her. You know, are you a good cop?
Yeah.
Because now we can't tell the difference. And yeah, you'll be a good cop when somebody's buying your food. You know, you have cop privilege that is now being brought into question.
Yeah.
So
you could be friendly when I meet you in a restaurant or we pass each other on the street, but how are you going to act when you think I'm guilty of something?
Yeah. Sorry, I do feel for you a basic human level. I hope you get some rest, and I hope that this gets worked out in your life. But I ain't crying about this. I can tell you that right now, because there's been way more important things happening besides this right here. Well, that makes me look a little callous. I'm sorry.